All right, ladies, gents, it is 6:02. We're going to get this meeting started. My name is Rob Snow. I am the president of the Governing Council of Mu Alpha Theta. I am also the host of the Orlando Convention this summer from July 6th through the 11th at the Rosen Plaza in Orlando, Florida. For those of you just coming on, welcome. And if you have any questions along the way, please put them in the chat and we will be more than happy to answer them. We will also have a general Q&A at the end of the presentation if anybody wants to wait till the end to ask their questions. I am joined this evening by Miss Dana Wade. She is the Executive Director of Mu Alpha Theta at the University of Oklahoma. And now I'm going to hand it off to our two student delegate officers who will lead you through tonight's presentation. Noah, take it away.
Great. Hey, I'm Noah Gorith. I am the student secretary for Mu Alpha Theta. Unfortunately, Sukurth and Natalie are not going to be able to join us tonight. They have other obligations, but I am here with Luke Davis.
Hi, I'm Luke, and I'm the parliamentarian of the officers.
So we're just going to go through some basic info about the Mu Alpha Theta convention. First, well, what is the National Convention? So the National Convention is something that's held every year. It's a lot of math tests. It's also a lot of fun, though. This year it's going to be in Orlando. You have the option to go on excursions, which we'll talk about it a bit later. But it's mostly just a place to meet new people, have a bunch of math fun, and it's just in general a great time. There is a link to the information packet, which is also on the Mu Alpha Theta website. So this year's excursions, you can choose to either go to the Disney theme parks or the Universal Studios. And that can be discussed with your school. You can split up in groups so long as there's a sponsor in each group. And that's something for your schools to discuss. There are many types of competitions listed here, and we can go into more detail about those. So first is the individual tests. There is one for each division, mu, alpha, and theta. It consists of 30 multiple choice questions. You'll have 60 minutes. The scoring for most tests is 5 points for a correct answer, one for blank, and then zero for incorrect. And this means if you can eliminate one option, it's in your best interest to just guess. Ties are going to be broken by the sudden death method. They'll go one question at a time until someone gets one wrong. And then awards are given to top 20 in each division. The school bowls are going to be the top four individuals determined by the individual test and ciphering. And there's 12 open response questions given one at a time. You'll have 4 minutes each. The faster you answer the question, the more points you'll get. And there is also going to be a sliding scale used, which can be more explained at the competition. For this one, awards are going to be given to the top 10 teams in each division. Gemini is going to be for everyone else who is not in the school bowl. It consists of 30 questions, multiple choice, 60 minutes, same scoring as before. This year, teams are going to be made of students from the same school, unless there's an odd number, in which case two from different schools will join up. And awards are going to be given to the top 15 teams in each division, with a limit of one per school. The speed and mental are a bit different this year. There's going to be divisions for mu, alpha, and theta. Each school is going to get one student per division, and then sponsors, if they choose to participate, can pick which division they go in. So speed is 25 questions with 15 minutes. Exact answers required. Scoring is listed there. Awards for top 10 students and top 10 sponsors. And then mental is 40 questions with 8 minutes. However, you're not allowed to write anything down except for the answers. Scoring is listed there, and awards are also given to top 10 students and sponsors. The topic tests are probably the bulk of the competition. As you can see in the bottom right, there's a chart for which topic tests are offered this year. There's 3 rounds, T for theta, A for alpha, M for mu, and then O for open. It's the standard type of test, 30 questions, multiple choice. Scoring is the same. And then awards are going to be for top 15 for each test. And I'll let Luke take it over from here.
Okay, so now we have ciphering, which will be 12 open response questions with one at a time. You'll have 3 minutes for each. However, the faster you answer, the more points you'll get. A sliding scale is also used here. Awards will be given to the top 20 in each division. And then we have an example of a question. Next slide. So then we have hustle and relay. So for hustle, there will be 6 team members, 2 of which are graders. You'll have 5 rounds with 5 minutes each. You have 125 questions, color coded by topic. I think it's theta, alpha, mu, stats, and one other. Mr. Snow, do you know what that last one is?
The five categories are geometry,
We
algebra
got
2,
geometries,
pre-calculus, calculus, and statistics
statistics. Okay.
for hustle.
And then points are awarded based on which round you submit them. For relay, you'll have 3 team members, one from each division. There will be 9 rounds with 3 questions each. Points are based on time submitted. Bonus points if you get all parts correct. It's where you will be working together. However, you will not be able to talk to any of your teammates. Next slide. So Chalk Talk, these will be 7 minute speeches given on a specific topic. For Theta Division, it's math and the movies. For Alpha, it's math and Universal Orlando. And for Mu, it is math and Walt Disney World. You'll have one presenter per school per division. Prelims will be before the convention online. The top 10 performers will perform at nationals. They must submit a 3x5 note card with their sources, and then they'll also have a 3x5 note card for notes. Awards will be given to the top 10 teams in each division. Students will be writing on whiteboards for this event. Next slide. So these are ways you can connect to us. On the left is the Discord, and on the right is the Instagram. So you can just ask any form of question you have here, or just find new people to talk to on the Discord. Next slide. Here is a Google form where you can submit ideas for our game night. It's Monday night. We'll have some time to devote to whatever we want to do. And we'd like to make it as fun for everyone. So we will be letting students help pick them out by submitting these ideas. Next slide. And so far our ideas are an escape room, a puzzle, like game night, and then karaoke. We are open to more ideas though. Next slide. And so every school will be getting a list of codes that they can use one a day, where they will get 50% off of orders from Papa John's. This can be wings, pizza, whatever you need, as long as it's on their menu. And then next question, or next slide. For the National Delegate Assembly, so it'll be one representative from every school. We'll have daily lunches except on Wednesday, and we'll discuss changes in the bylaws and the next set of officers. And of course, one thing we do is electing those officers. Next. Now, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask.
You can ask audibly at this time, or you can put your questions in the chat. Either way, that's up to you. But we are here to answer any questions that you have about the convention. The deadline for submitting all forms and payments is May 1st. The link for game night ideas will be sent out by email. So far, we've just had the code that you've seen. Ari, when we reach the May meeting, we are going to definitely put that out to all the sponsors so that they can get it out to their members. So that we do have some time to get everything the students need. This game night is actually in the afternoon on Monday from 4 to 6 when Chalk Talk finals are occurring. The entire big ballroom that you know about in Orlando will be used and broken up into smaller pieces for the various things that the students would like to do. Basically to socialize, get to know each other better through a common activity other than math. Hustle and relay, Shania, is top 10 for both. Top 10 hustle teams, top 10 relay teams, just like at our state convention. Any other questions, ladies and gentlemen? Again, you can put them in the chat or you can say them audibly at this time. We are here to answer your questions. So I'm going to put my email in the chat. If anyone has any questions along the way between now and May 1st, you are more than welcome to email me, and I will get back to you that day or the next day with the answer, because we want everyone to be as prepared as possible and to be as knowledgeable as possible about the convention before the May 1st deadline, so that you don't miss anything along the way. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Well, I don't want to take any more of your time on this Sunday evening. So if there are no more questions, that's it for us. Everybody have a nice Sunday, a good week. And our next meeting is going to be on April 13th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for the convention. This will be the last meeting before the May 1st deadline. So if any of your classmates or sponsors want to come and ask questions, that will be the next time to do so in this fashion. Thank you for your time and have a good night.